Oh no, I just want
because
to
I'm
steal
gonna
one
be
of these
blocking
because
you,
y'all
so
wouldn't
you
answer
probably
the,
don't.
let me answer the phone when Andy was trying to remember what pack of cigarettes I needed. So
All right, we live.
We're live.
Show is.
How you doing? Well, welcome back to our podcast, Sippin and Trippin, with me, Slick Baby, Monty Hicks, and Shawn the Iron Mike Cooper.
See, I told you.
And today, our guests we have Kevin Edwards on here with us today.
Hi.
He's really not excited though. He's not excited at all.
No. The best
That
one
was the whitest way.
See?
Now,
it was the Caucasianness of it all.
No, the best I wanted to do was this PBS. Which one doesn't belong? And it wasn't me. Someone else doesn't.
I try to tell people this is a kid show.
Never mind.
But today we have a topic that we're going to talk about. And we want to talk about being rich and...
Disgusting.
No. Rich,
Oh, I'm sorry.
rich and disgusting. I mean, a lot of people are disgusting.
Rich and freaky.
Well, Khristal has advised us today that there's a Instagram model that came out saying that she had messed with who?
Nick Cannon
and also Usher. It's Usher. Not
Well, you
Usher.
know Usher been gay since he mixed with Video Vixen.
I'm gonna turn that.
You got that's publishing rights right there.
Yeah, it's gonna get canceled.
Yeah,
You know what's
we're gonna
kind of
cut
crazy
out.
though?
Hold on, 1 second. Let's cut this out before they find it. Cause we're cutting it off, people. Because we don't want the drama. We definitely don't want the drama. I know we definitely don't.
No, we all miss Erica Badu though.
That's my girl.
Wait, what? That's Lauren.
Oh, that's Lauren Hill. Sorry,
Yeah.
you're
I
right.
told you he was one.
That sounds like
You know what? You
Who
ain't
doesn't miss
shit.
Erica? Seriously though.
Honestly,
Yeah,
before we
I
get in there, can we talk about Erica right quick? Because she made one of the best albums and then you quit. Like, that, I understand quitting while you're ahead, but that was like a little too damn early. That's like
Yeah, it
Jordan
was,
retiring out his
yeah.
first ring. Like, I done it, you know.
She
good.
retired too early.
Did you
That's
see that?
because she know what the fuck she doing.
Well, she got a lot of money, had some kids, and that's why.
Well,
that's
she
the
has
kid.
some kids, but
She
she's
still
also
came
still
back.
producing other people though.
That's true, but she still could have came back.
Who was she produced?
Oh.
One
Hell,
person?
I don't know,
You
but I know
know, people
she
behind the
producing.
scenes make more money than in front.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I need to know
Behind
who
the
she
camera
produced.
make more
Money make money.
Did you see that comedian show? Chappelle did a thing in New York, and then he did a
With
set
Kevin Hart
with
and
Kevin Hart. It was live, and Badu
and,
went up,
You bought
and she
those
had
things.
that sick old giant fro, and then the hair, the wind was kicking up, and she just
Oh,
ripped
you
that
talking about the block party?
block party. Yeah, and she
Block
ripped
party,
that off and just
Yeah.
killed. No, that was an amazing
She's
show.
a very, very talented woman.
she is.
I just feel
I
like
It's a
love
great
her.
show.
I feel like she
I love
teased the world because you came in, you gave us what was the album, Miss.
But she always do that. This is not the first time she did it. It's like the second or
What was
third
that?
time.
Lauren Hill.
What was it?
That's Miseducation.
Miss
Lauren Hill.
Education.
That's
Yeah.
Lauren Hill.
Yeah, yeah.
talking about
You,
Erica Badu.
either you gonna be either you gonna do Erica Badu or you gonna do Lauren Hill.
All time. I mean, the album came out 20 fucking years ago.
I
You
know.
can't expect me to remember something 20 fucking years ago.
I mean,
You know, she was recently relevant. I mean, then I
No,
can
I
say
get it. You're right.
Remember, that was a 20-year album.
I mean,
And then she had done Sister Act, and then the album came out, and that was it.
That was,
She disappeared. Why did
Whoopi
nobody say
Goldberg.
Why nobody say
That
she
was the
went to
movie.
Africa? Everybody else would quit.
Did
Did
she
do
go?
her thing. I'm pretty sure she's been a couple of times. She seemed like one of them in-touch people. I'm pretty sure she went a couple of times. But anyway, we wanted to talk about the reality stars. What do you think about that, Monty?
If you're rich, you're gonna do whatever you want to with money. So if sex is your thing, do your thing. So
But I think the richer you are, the more careful you be with your penis. And your,
I
and your vajayjay.
think that some people use their money to persuade other people to do stuff for them when they don't have money.
Because they couldn't get laid when they were broke.
it's not that you couldn't get laid.
Most people acted the fool with
Anybody
money.
get
Most
laid.
people couldn't get laid when they was rich. I mean, when they was broke. Because money got Kodak Black some. And if you wouldn't have fucked Kodak Black, like, you
Yeah,
have
nah,
no
if he was a
standing.
regular dead lace nigga, I wouldn't have fucked
You
him.
say anybody can get laid, that's true, but everybody can't get laid with the person they want to get laid.
That's true.
Money, you can.
Yeah.
You got money.
Yeah,
When you get older,
exactly.
sex is like
Okay.
high school. The
So,
sex you
no,
want,
but-
you ain't getting. Sex you getting, you don't want.
But the way that it kind of grows, though, right? Like, so from high school standpoint, like you find, the hottest girl in school, and then as you progress in your career and you start making more money, you start doing different things. What I don't get is like, when does it start getting really freaky? Like, when do you really start wanting that? Because it's never when you're in high school. In high school, you just like, I just want to lay the hottest girl. I just want to lay with the cheerleader. I just want to get laid by just... And then you get into your 20s, you're like, these strippers, or I want to pick a girl in a club and be like, I'm going to take her home, and then you do. So you keep winning. And so at what point does it start getting weird? And why do those proclivities that you have, you're like,
No, it start getting weird when you get burnt.
No.
So that's when you start getting
When you
dark?
start burning. That's when it get weird. That's when it get weird to you guys when you start burning.
Iron Mike, what?
I mean, I'm just saying.
It gets weird when you sleep with one person more than like 4 or 5 times. Then you're like, all right, I can kind of let loose.
It goes from being sex to emotional then.
Oh, so that's a good question we can ask. That's a good question we can ask. When do you open up the freaky closet? When is it cool to be like, yeah, blow my ass? Or
Sorry.
I think that closet door though opens a little slowly. It's not if you don't just slam the door open and be like, suck my cock.
Well, you know, some of them do want to start off with sucking my cock.
It's number one.
Yeah, that's like the first thing that. Listen, let me tell you something. Men will ask for head from the first day they meet you.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but it's different if you yell it to a woman.
No, it's not different. If you ask for head, period, on the first
Some
date.
women want you to yell it to them because they sit
Some
there
of them
with their
do.
throat open already.
Right, because they throat already involved.
Yell it, Kevin. Yell it.
Only her.
Yell it, Kevin.
She's the only one.
No, she ain't.
But, I mean, she's like second to the only one.
I've gotten hit before I got pussy. Numerous times.
No, that's normal,
And
but
I'm
it's
giving head
different
'cause I didn't
in your
wanna get
approach to it.
Right.
Well, I just say this. Let me suck your dick when I feel like it.
Now you can't do
If
that.
I don't feel like sucking your dick, I ain't no dick
I'd
sucking
rather
going
give
on.
you head before I add an extra number on my list.
No, fuck that. I ain't giving you no head if I don't feel like it.
If I like, I gotta like you to do it.
I mean, now if you start out eating my pussy, it may progress to that.
Wait.
But you have to start out to make me feel like I want to do something extra.
This is different.
But if you don't start out making me feel like I want to do something extra, then it's just fucking.
I guess I'm just freaky.
Oh, wait. But it all comes back to comedy, right? It's all in context. So where did
Yeah.
I meet you? Are we in a rave and we're all just dancing like crazy? And we're all sweating like... Because if my balls are super sweaty and you're super sweaty, that's not the first place I'm going is down.
Well, that need to be the first place you're going is down, because if that's the case, we're already drunk leaving from the club. So the first thing I'm gonna need you to do is eat my pussy if you want your dick sucked.
Oh, Kevin, number one, we're black. We're gonna raise.
Right, we don't go there.
You could have
I
got
would
away
like
with
to
it.
go.
I mean, if the head is first, then I'm going with
Confidence
you.
too, Kevin. Yeah, we're at a rave.
Listen.
I'm gonna need you to get me in. I'm pretty sure.
Listen. If they eat pussy first, I'm going with you.
I'll be like, okay, it's me, Trevor, and Connor, and Slick.
Yeah. That'll be different.
Very different.
But I'm willing to try it.
Really.
However, with the sex thing, I think I'm different because I pick and choose who I fuck because I know what I want to do to you once I fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just
So you have a
fucking
plan.
anybody. Yeah, instead of fucking anybody, because I don't have fast fuck. I'm gonna suck your dick. I'm gonna lick on your body.
This is from the audience.
I'm not gonna suck
Right,
on your ass.
This is not from the people on the podcast.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just the freaky bitch in the background. I said what I said.
that be her.
No, but the thing is, you
like-
like to do all the stuff. That's the point.
Huh?
You want to do all the stuff.
Yeah, that's why.
That's how you really get to know one
another.
another.
Who I do it with, and two, because I know what I'm gonna do to them.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So from the
Alright.
time you meet that person, you already know what your plan is ahead of time.
I thought that was anybody.
You know, you be attracted to someone.
Not everybody, because let me tell you something about me. Now. So if I meet somebody, I'm still at that pause. If I meet somebody and he goes down to eat the coochie, now that may inspire me to give him a little head. I'm not gonna give him the best head, but I'm gonna give him the head that's gonna attract him and want to come back.
Whoa.
Listen.
If you're not
No,
gonna
listen.
go hard, then go.
No, listen.
You
Listen.
gotta do levels.
There are levels because
You have to do levels.
you have to You have to give him the head that's gonna satisfy him, make him want to come back for more.
Didn't I say that last week? You do enough. I do enough to let you know. I know what the
Exactly.
fuck I'm doing.
That I know what I'm doing. So
It's not
if a
everything.
man knows what the woman is doing,
You're right.
No.
he's coming.
Not one person has ever had 100% of. Not one
Do
person
you know how much
has ever had
closer I am?
100% of.
Yes. I bet your ear.
I'm done speaking.
No, honey, keep going.
No, I'm done.
I know what you're saying.
I'm done speaking.
Not one person's ever had 100%.
Well, see, I got
Yeah.
ADHD. I'm gonna fuck you because I might not remember or want to talk to you the next day. So
Just some
I'm
people.
focused.
So you can't ask a person to tie you up the first time.
No, not at all.
I agree.
But when you
No.
first meet them, you know if you're attracted enough to fuck them, to suck their dick. Even if y'all don't do it the first night, you know if
It's
you're
coming.
attracted to that person.
You know it's coming.
The subject
Yeah.
has to come up about sex anyway. You have to talk about it before you do it.
Do you
You just
initiate
don't-
sex?
Do what?
Do you initiate sex? Meaning, like, if
Okay.
say you're on a date.
It depends on the
So let me give
conversation.
you a situation. Let's just say you're on a date. You like the girl, and you kind of feel like, yeah, I can probably fit this. Do you initiate one?
If sex has come up within that night of the conversation, I would. But if we ain't talking about sex the whole night, I ain't gonna bring it up.
You won't bring it up.
No.
So you like the woman to hang themselves first.
No, I just said we got to talk about it first.
Well, you like for her to bring the subject up first.
No, because you know how you can dance around the subject and see if she take a dive. You can bring up something and she reply back in a good way. All right, cool. Let's keep talking about it. And she don't say nothing, then you leave it alone and keep going.
Yeah, I like to bring it up. I like for you to bring it up first. I don't want to seem like the attacker.
Yeah, you don't want to attack it.
You know, I don't want to say. I don't want
Kevin,
to seem
your
like the
face
attacker.
says you have something to say.
No, I was just listening intently.
That face is like that all
Very
the time.
Are you initiating?
Kevin is white, so that's like, and I'm not racist, but when I say this.
Do you know
Y'all are
what
the
sounds
first-
the most racist? I'm not racist, but what do you bring
Well,
us
like
today?
y'all were like the first people I saw in pornos. White
Yeah.
people were like the first people. I
Yeah.
saw white people in pornos before I saw black. So I've always thought white people were
And
freakier
thank you
than
for
black
that.
people.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
I've always thought
That's
that.
true.
for being the first race in porn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Actually, I think it was Indian people with Kama Sutra, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't
I
watching
mean,
them.
and they weren't white people. We don't bend that way. Anyway,
It's the down the forehead for me. I mean, you wipe it out for me.
Oh my god.
no, but talking about initiation's a real thing. So
Jesus.
You initiate?
I do. You have to. Like, if you know
Yeah,
this is a
almost
girl
both.
that you want to be with, you gotta initiate. The way I'm rubbing my knee against yours right now, Slick.
Oh wow.
That sounds like some gay shit.
Now, I'm going to put my
You
legs
just said
together.
it'll freak you.
Kevin,
I'm starting
you
to get
and
it.
Monty Tracy.
No, but seriously, like, it comes back to, like, you know, those, like, when you're, especially in a bar or somewhere else, it's the small little nuanced touches.
Don't be touching on me trying to keep you touching on Slick now. Don't do
Oh
that
my
shit.
God!
I knew that wasn't going to last long.
Don't try
Jesus.
to touch on me when you was touching on him at first.
I'm
Like, you
providing
need
an example.
Well,
and
you
you're
need
just
to
going
make sure which one.
exaggerated.
Well, you need to touch on the woman before you touch on the man.
Ice cream sandwich that he desires.
Well, I'm not
He
part
really
of
is
the
a
sandwich.
right now.
Yeah, you already part
I'm
of
in
the
between
sandwich.
mom and dad in this weird argument. Y'all see the before shot? Like, no, you weren't here. So this is. I'm trying to be the diffuser. So no, but it's like these nuanced touches, and you have like you go out of your way to have like that small little touch with the girl that's next to you, and then you're having drinks together, and then you escalate that and like, all right, let's get out of this crowded place. Let's go to a little more quiet place, in the same venue that you're already at, and then you escalate accordingly.
Does that work?
It does.
100% of the
It
time.
does. It does.
Every
Everybody
single
says-
So
time.
that means you done made love in the club.
No, more than once.
Ow!
That's right, Kevin.
You freakier than Usher.
I've had sex
But-
in the club.
I got some learning to do with you. You got to teach me.
I told you.
Because us
like,
being a
freaky.
different, we buy a bunch of drinks, then the bitch will holler out.
No. Stop buying drinks.
Yeah.
Start. So this goes back to your. You need to be articulate and understand the words that you're using and how you talk to a lady.
Yes.
And that those words that you actually use work so much better than just feeding her full of liquor.
Yes.
Because if she's so
Like Theo.
consent, she's so full of consent and just willing to be like, oh my God, you're using words that I want to hear. You got to learn how to lie
Like
better.
Theo, Slick.
Oh, okay.
Theo.
I'm terrible with that.
Yeah, so you just.
But you
swallow
sign the right
pussy
words,
instead
and
of
I
drunk
mean,
pussy.
and I don't want to manipulate. That's not really the thing.
That's
but
what
it's,
you're really doing.
I know he's not.
But he's
Yes,
doing
he
it a
is.
great
He's
way.
having a conversation.
He's
But it's
doing
a
it in a good way, but that's what he's doing.
That's what every man is doing.
Ain't
Just in a
nothing
different
wrong.
But
way.
here's the same thing. If
Fuck
you're
no.
hearing what you want to hear, are you not on the same page?
I mean, we on the same page, but we
Are
You
not
know,
on the same page?
some of us are easy.
You could say, well,
Some of us are
that
easy.
makes my job
So
easier.
I'm just saying, because some of us that may not have sex in about 2-3 days, weeks. Sorry, excuse me. I'm one of them.
I don't know. It's been
We-
7 months for me. I just got
we could be
some the other
easy.
day.
We could be
After
easy.
7 months.
So if we have that
Oh,
attraction
this
to the
pussy's
person
very
that
hard.
you could be white, black, Mexican, Chinese. I mean, shit. If you talk about eating pussy to me, I'm goddamn going. Cause I'm a headhunter.
okay.
Don't get it wrong. Now I'm a headhunter.
So you're
It's
on
not
a,
easy.
I love a man
me,
that loves to
well.
eat pussy.
so you're on a keyword search when you meet
No,
a guy.
not really.
Okay.
Not really, but it just jumps out at me when you say I like to eat pussy. It just reels me in like you fishing.
You gotta find her
It just throws the reel like you fish, you know.
No,
and
I
I be
get it.
fishing, I reel you in, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. You want the right cricket, like cricket in the water.
So Shawn, let me ask you a question. When you're on a date with a man, do you initiate? If you want to have sex with a man, do you wait for him to initiate, or do you initiate?
It all
Or do you
depends.
drop hints?
No, it all depends. And when I say it all depends, it depends on if I'm attracted to him or not. If I'm not attracted to him, I wait for him to draw or throw the nubs. If I'm attracted to him, I throw it at him.
Oh, you do. You will initiate.
I will. But if I, get the rubbing and your dick small, it throws me off. So you got to come back and throw it back at me.
All
So
right.
you have to start with eating the pussy to make it go,
So you want those keywords first.
to
and
make
then-
the ball
Then the
part.
volley's
What
got
if
to
he's
start
a
happening.
grower, not a shower, Shawn?
That's
Well,
me.
if he's a grower, then
That's
he will grow in the process of me getting him to the heat of
So
perspection.
you're going to get him heated because you like him. So you're going to whisper nice things and you're going to touch and do all that to make him get up.
Yeah.
Okay. What if he's
Hey.
shy?
If he's shy, we'll try it out. Huh? Maybe it'll work next time.
I don't think you.
I don't know.
A shot
It all
guy.
depends on me.
No.
It
You
all
don't-
depends
you're
on
not
how I
into a
feel.
shot guy.
If it's not really intimidating to try the second time,
I'm
probably
sweet.
won't.
I'm nice.
That's why when
I tried to be
that's why when
that.
I talk
Nice
to
to
you.
a point. You're nice to a point. And after that,
So listen,
So
I
what-
tried to
It
be
depends
that
on
nice
how drunk
person to try you again, but I do try again. I give you a second chance because some guys feel intimidated by women that are strong.
Have y'all ever had a bad first time and then you needed a second
I've
time?
had a
we all
couple
have.
of them.
Yeah, I have.
I done had a few of them.
Yeah.
I done had about 5 of
I've
them.
had a bad first time, did it again, and it was just as bad as it was the first time.
Listen, I done had about 5
Try
of
the
them.
second
So
time.
see, because maybe I was too high or something. It wasn't me.
I've had the first time. I'm not gonna lie. I've been intimidated before.
Sure.
Because for me, I don't know about for everybody else. Because Monty always says the opposite of what I say.
I will say it right now.
But the first time usually is the most intimidating time for me because you want to show her I bring the pain. I'm for real, bitch. I'm good at this shit. I have had one of them times where it'd be like, then I have to do it the second time and be like, okay, I'm finna knock the park out. But I only need that second time. The first time I have clammed up the first time before. I ain't gonna lie, some women.
He said clam.
Yes,
But
I
let me
fuck
ask
my boy. He
you.
was
Let
like,
me
come on,
ask you
dude.
this question.
Bro, come on.
Let me ask you this question.
Come on, bro.
So when you clam up,
Oh,
When you
come
go
no,
on.
no,
to the
listen,
bathroom and
no,
wash
listen,
your
cause this is some serious shit. When you clam up though, is it because that you're not attracted to that person,
No.
or is it because you just shy?
I've had somebody that's
Because
so
her
attractive.
ego might be.
I've had one
more
that's
to
so
yours.
attractive and it just made me nervous. And I've had something I really wanted to knock when I finally got the chance. I wasn't.
Active.
He wasn't.
You know what?
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
So what do you do in the process when he's not ready?
He don't have
Here's-
pussy.
Solid approach. I've done the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. You gotta switch
No.
it up. You gotta switch it up.
You gotta switch it up.
Yeah, you gotta switch. it
No,
up.
but you gotta be.
if he ain't working, he definitely working. You know what I'm saying?
It's all-
Try.
Works for me.
This is the shit thing about men. You get in your head.
Yes.
You get in your head. You think about the whole scenario, how you met. You're thinking about finances and like you've been here a million times, and you're just like, well, this is going on, that's going
Our
on.
head wonders. It does.
Your head wanders, and you're like,
Why do
okay.
finances come in with eating pussy? I'm confused.
No, but then
I got a point to make. This is my thing. Everybody else can be different.
I have a side note question for you later. All right, finish that. No.
How much?
He never
I have
agrees.
to be different.
He never agrees.
If I know that pussy's gonna be on the table, you jack off before that date even happens.
Oh God, no.
No.
No, you don't.
I do because I'm gonna last longer. Much
How
longer.
old are you?
Are you gonna even get up? Is the question
Oh,
because
yeah,
you know
I get up.
I
sometimes.
the door.
Listen,
I'll
because
get up.
sometimes when
I'll
you're
my
nervous
thumb in my
with
mouth.
being with a headstrong
Nope.
female,
Not me.
you get nervous and your
It
dick
has
don't
nothing
come
to-
up.
It has nothing to do with a headstrong. Quit saying that. Quit speaking
Okay,
for us.
I'm sorry.
It has nothing to
When
do
when
with
you know the
being
pussy's
headstrong.
gonna be too good for you,
No, that's
It's
not
not
it
that.
either.
That's not even that.
Where
either.
you get this crap
What
from?
is it?
No, that's not
Yeah,
it.
what is it then?
For guys, we are somewhat.
then-
Sometimes us guys are
If it's
intimidated.
my first time, I wanna bust.
If
by good pussy, because you know the pussy is good.
No, you
so
don't know the pussy's good. You
I
never
think,
had it. It
I
don't make
think
sense.
guys
What
get
are you
intimidated
intimidated
by in the bedroom.
I've
is,
never been intimidated.
like if y'all get in the bedroom, I think it's your intimidation comes in where if she hits a new spot. Or if she licks somewhere you've never been licked before.
No.
Oh no.
No, I said I think.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not saying
wanna
that's what it
hear.
is.
You think wrong.
But I want to
Okay,
hear
no,
from the men.
You are thinking
wanna
wrong.
ask
You
them-
gotta hear from a
I
man.
know what the
How
Let
you
them speak
intimidate?
for us.
Go ahead.
What
intimidate.
I want to hear from the men. We know from the women.
Okay, for
Okay.
me,
He's trying to speak from a
for
man's
this man,
standpoint.
Yeah, which makes no sense to me.
The reason why I'm speaking is because I have men. No, listen. I'm not speaking for a man's point of view. I'm speaking from a woman's point of view.
But we were talking about the men's point of view.
Oh, no,
Okay.
no.
Well, let you men
Let
talk
it
then.
go. Let it go. Let it go. I want to hear it though.
I'm gonna let y'all
I'm curious,
talk then.
Go ahead.
No, no.
So, cause see, I'm the only woman on this thing
No, I
besides
forgot
the
it.
audience. So my thing of it is, I have been with men.
Produce in front of a loud studio audience.
Shut up. Let her talk, man.
I didn't wanna say
Hey,
that. You said audience.
she looked at your throat.
Can't hear me this far. I knew what I was doing.
I can retch around. You know how your mama used to do when she had that switch?
Why am I in the middle of this?
You put
Cause you sat in the wrong
I did.
place.
I was
You
like,
got the
I will be
perfect
the peacekeeper here.
So listen, let me tell you something.
Straight elbow.
I have literally dated men that have been attracted to me, and they are attracted to me as a person because I'm fun. I talk shit about sex and all that shit. But the thing about it is, when it's time for it to go down, they dick don't get hard.
Oh, fuck no. We was
So,
gonna
my
talk
thing
about
of it
that.
is-
That ain't never
Going to
talk
talk.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it then.
about.
Since y'all won't let me
All
finish.
right, pause right there. Say hello to Stacey Hollis. Hey, Stacey. She's watching right
Hey,
now.
Stacey, girl.
She didn't text me and say I'm
No.
watching. She asked who the white guy is.
Hey Stacey, how you doing?
Hey, Stacey.
How's your
How you
dick
doing, love?
experiences? Cause they won't let me get mine
No,
out.
we ain't said.
But the thing about what we're finna say from a man's point of view, because one thing that grinds my gears is to hear a
Grind
woman.
your gears.
Yes, is to hear a woman say why a man does something. Period. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm never gonna say why a woman is intimidated because I'm not a woman. I'm never gonna say why a woman do anything because I'm not a woman. So I'd rather hear a woman's perspective because women can think all they want to, and that's half the time a woman can't never keep relationships because they too busy trying to figure men out. We're the simplest shit. But anyway, the reason that I can be intimidated by a woman, if that man was intimidated by you by Shawn, he must thought he was very attracted to you. And when you're very attracted to a woman, you want to please her completely, fully, and make her feel like you chose the right penis tonight. You know what I'm saying? and sometimes that's a lot of pressure for a man when he really, really likes you. Or he really, really is into you. Because there's some guy that you probably had sex with that been wanting you for a long time. You just don't know it. So when he finally gets that chance, we're in our head. We want that dick to get super. Why you think niggas is popping honey and popping Viagra and pills and shit?
So
Because-
honey works?
Oh.
I'm about to go buy me a whole jar.
What you,
I know
what you do, you gotta go get it and you spike your shit with it. Spike
So
your shit
so
with
let me tell you something. With you saying that, and I get what you're saying. Like I totally get what you're saying, and it has happened like that. I have been with guys that has been attracted to me for a long time, and when they get with me, they're like not responsive,
That's only because he.
and they mad at themselves. I say, hey, and
And we love you to hold us and tell us.
I'm the person that says
it happens.
I'm the person that
I
says
had a motherfucker hold me one time.
Listen.
Say it happens.
listen, and I tell them for real, it's okay. Next time will be better. Because you
You're
will
doing
be
the right thing. You're doing the
because
right thing.
listen, let me tell you something. Every man gets shy when they with the person that they absolutely want to be with.
Yeah.
So when they get that shyness into them, it does. They penis don't react like they want it to. Because they want to go in hard and goddamn hammer the motherfucker. They want to break her back in. They want to bend her up, flip around, toss up in the air.
Or they want to just give you a good stroke.
Or they just want to give you, right, a good stroke. A good stroke into where you say, good loving to make you cry.
Yes.
But in the midst of that,
You ever made a woman cry before?
in the midst of that,
more than one.
they would start off.
She's
They
a
would
stripper,
start
yeah,
off
it made me
super
happy, but
hard
still,
and dealing with you.
He said, "Oh, she was stripping, baby."
But in the middle of it, it will fucking go down. And that's
gonna
because
make a stripper
their
cry.
mind is so focused on wanting to please you that it can't keep the pleasure in the situation. You understand what I'm saying? So I be like, look at here. It's okay, my guy. Next time we'll be better.
Don't say my guy.
Okay, next time, dude. What the fuck you want me to say?
I be all sweet. I be like, it's
Holy
okay,
brother,
baby. It's
nice
okay.
guy.
Okay,
Which
okay.
is not. But,
Listen,
wait.
I'm just not starting to develop the baby shit.
Hold on.
Because I'm like, dude, my guy, my homeboy, my friend, your partner.
Mike, you wanna say
I
something?
guess I've always been an
Go
equal.
ahead. But my thing is, if a guy busts a nut too early, you should do other stuff to go to round two. If I bust a nut way too early, all right, I'm gonna bring out some
But
toys.
sometimes it take y'all longer to get back.
But this is my thing.
If I'm drunk, you can handle it.
Sometimes y'all niggas will bust a nut and white
Yeah.
guys. Y'all will
I'm
bust
gonna
a nut
And then
play like y'all ain't even busted it. Right?
I try to
Same
keep
age,
going.
yeah.
And it's like,
That's in your 20s. I tried that in my 20s.
No,
I
I
tried
know.
that 2 weeks
It's
ago.
grown ass
gonna
men
say, no,
doing
it's
that
not. You
shit.
just
Then
heard
that's-
it.
It's
that-
grown
yeah,
ass
so-
men doing that shit.
You
No.
better learn from
No.
that shit.
No.
move
Let me
on.
tell you something.
I ain't gonna lie.
We can fuck around after that first nut. We can fuck around, suck your scrotum, lick your balls, go up and down your headline of your
Get
dick,
everything.
and lick around the head of that motherfucker. You gonna fall the fuck out.
Need me to fucking.
And when you wake up, it be the next motherfucking morning, and we trying to get on, and we slide up on you,
That's what you try.
and we pull up on you. You motherfuckers still don't be ready.
Right.
So it's like,
Wait.
listen, don't do us.
Yes,
Go
say
ahead,
it.
Kevin. Go ahead. Kevin.
Don't do us.
I
Go ahead, Kevin.
So Sunday night, we did our set at Rusty Nail,
Yes. He got
and who did I?
Wonderful set at Rusty Nail.
Yeah.
Wait, my set? No,
All
y'all had a
of
great set.
All of our sets. were good.
It was a-
I'm speaking for
This was a
everybody.
great set. You did your set. Who did I come and sit right behind for the rest of the show?
I don't know.
Just fucking right behind you. The whole
Well,
show.
I mean, you ain't touched me like you want me, so I wasn't in agreement with you sitting behind me. I mean, you didn't act like you want to rub your finger through my hair. I didn't act like I want to rub my fingers through your
I
hair.
hugged you.
Fuck you.
I kissed you on your cheek.
No, you ain't kiss me like that now, because you ain't kiss me
I
in the
didn't
right
use tongue on
places.
your cheek. That just seemed creepy.
If you put your tongue on my cheek, I'm going to say you were nasty.
Right. Well, so I'm.
But I didn't feel that.
So here's the point, though. Is
I remember you giving me a high
He
five.
said here's the point. Then there was a word coming out.
I remember him giving me a high five, and that was it.
I did. I came up. I gave you a hug, but I sat behind you. I hung by you, and I like your strong energy. To me, that's super sexy. It's fucking hot. I like that. You don't intimidate me. I don't feel threatened by you.
Oh, you just sit there. Like,
Honey, it's attractive. So, but it's you're kind of posturing yourself into this way of just like being strong, and that's what's going to make a man limp, and that's what's going to kind of tear him down. And you just want a man to just kind of come up and rush, but at the same time, I feel like at the core of who you are is a very soft and loving woman.
I am.
Right, and
I
that's
am.
kind of the thing that's the most, like, getting past that whole just, hey! Yeah, kind of loud, just
Yeah.
pushing. There's
Yeah.
something softer under that, and that's what I want to start dissecting. I pull those onion layers away.
there's nothing else. You can
She don't hit everybody.
First of all, you started off good. So when you come with the bullshit, agreeing with this motherfucker right here, now you almost got it. So now you done fucked yourself up.
Break it down.
You done fucked yourself up. Now you ain't gonna be
What
able to
you
get it.
said was true though, because I was just saying that over there with Crystal. I was like, think about working on yourself, and you attract different people on how you are, the person that you are. So if you want this type of man, that's what you have to. That's why I was like, I just said that.
Yeah.
Well, especially like, you know, as I'm like pushing through this comedy career, and then like being around, you know, comedians that are a lot stronger and a lot more aggressive, a part of it, honestly, has nothing to do with
Some
sexuality.
women
But
say
when
they
you have a
want a
sexual
man, but
woman
they're
who's
trying to be the
very
man,
attractive,
too,
it's
yeah.
kind of a.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, like I think,
But you understand it's a defense thing.
but I think,
Yeah, it is a defense
Exactly.
thing. We all have our
It's a
defenses.
safety.
but I also
Yeah.
feel what Crystal was saying. You can't want a man ain't gonna be the man too. You gotta
Yeah.
choose.
Oh no.
You gotta
that's
choose.
what
You
do.
gotta choose the outfit, bitch. You
Yeah.
wear pants
Right.
or a skirt.
Yeah.
You know, you need to.
That's like a lot of them be like the you know,
Women need that too.
the owner of a job or a business, but then they want to come home and be the submissive or
That's
be the
how
woman.
I am.
I mean, that's how I want to be.
Career woman,
I
and
want
then
to be.
submissive.
I want to be
There
the
you go.
person that does what I'm supposed to do to please my man.
Yeah.
If I'm
That is
pleasing
the
my
pleasure.
man, I have no issue with nothing else. So if I can be the business person on this part of the aspect of the world, and then we get home, I'm the submissive type. That's what I want to be.
Yeah. I get it.
So you can't
Yeah.
judge me for that, because when I'm in this business world of comedians, you have to let them know that you stand for something. That you're not just gonna take any motherfucking thing that the sun bestows at you.
But you can't always take everything and be on the defense mode with it either.
Yeah.
You can't,
No.
and I don't.
Yes, sometimes
Yes,
you
you
do.
do.
Yes, you do. You do.
These are
And
people-
I'm
these
saying
are
that.
from people who know you.
I'm
Yes,
saying
you do.
that yes, you
Oh,
do.
look at it. Go sit in the
Because
car.
you know, you'll start out joking,
No, I
but
love
after
it.
a while, it turns into you can't tell if you really being aggressive right now, how you really coming at me,
But we still
or
love
are we still joking? You know what I'm saying? You do, yeah. Sorry.
you. I love that about you, Crystal, too.
What?
You the same way.
But she asked.
But
so
no,
let's
again-
see
Well,
what
well-
she
one thing I
about.
would give, is the
Okay.
difference between
Well,
Crystal.
really?
Hold on, but the difference, you can have it right there. But
No.
the difference between Crystal and Shawn is exactly what Crystal said. Shawn, you don't know where you at with it. Crystal, I still know that we're playing. That's the difference. And Crystal is about as hood as it get as a comedian.
Yeah, but I
But
just,
she still has
When I
that
saw you
submissive.
at
The only
TNT,
thing
I
about
said,
you-
oh, look at Crystal.
Cause Shawn, we alike with the hoodness. We alike with the, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all,
How
yeah.
we be aggressive sometimes. I just
need some
structured
ice.
mine, if that makes sense. I just structured the shit
Well,
to where I can still, I know when to be, you know.
Shawn, you make me
But-
feel like your dick is bigger than mine.
Damn, don't,
Oh,
that's
God.
wrong.
Now, a nigga told me
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
a
say
man.
no, I
well,
ain't saying
well,
that.
one thing about
But
it,
I mean, but
one
I mean,
thing
I'm
about
negative
it-
fight.
no,
Please
listen.
don't take away for you dome me, for you do anything to me. Cause sit up there.
No, I'm gonna sit up right in the middle.
Before, what I mean by that
Not
means
security.
you're more aggressive than me sometimes, and I'm about as aggressive
Y'all
as it
are
gets.
aggressive together. That's why y'all get
Yes.
along so well.
but you have to
Y'all are
think about it.
Tick for tack.
Me being a single black female, I've dealt with a lot of shit in men.
I get that.
So
I
I have to be aggressive, because I'm protective of me. I'm protective of my feelings. I'm protective of my
But the people
surroundings.
we talk about,
So
all
you
love
cannot.
though. I love you,
But
Shawn.
hold on,
You
you
should be with
cannot.
people who love
You cannot judge me for the person that I am.
No,
No, we're not judging.
judging.
not
But the
how
thing
I
about it,
definitely
We,
I
we,
am-
No, we're not
I am
judging.
very-
I ain't gonna speak for yourself. I'm judging because I know I
I'm
deal with you.
just
I've dealt with you
saying,
for years.
even with you protecting yourself and trying to protect your feelings,
You have a
the
sweet
hurt
soul.
you've been through.
I wear my heart on my sleeve at all times, and I've learned to do that.
But you
I've
have
been
to do
through
that with us.
No,
See,
I
Yes,
have to
you
do
got
that
to
with
know.
everybody, because what you fail to
Why?
realize is I've been around people that say they were on my team and
we
never
ain't
was
them
there.
though. We're not
we
them.
proved it.
I
Yeah, we're
can't,
not them though.
but I can't.
I'm sorry.
I can't let my guards down because you say you're not them. I have to be that person that's gonna protect me as me.
But I'm one of them people. Before I feel like I'm gonna do some shit or be on some shady shit with you, I quit fucking with you. The way my man
Shawn,
works,
Yeah, and that's how I roll too.
Get a
I
motherfucker.
would never do
Like if I
anything
say
to
I don't fuck
hurt
with
you.
you no more,
I'm
man,
always on your side.
I don't fuck with you no more. It ain't no bad blood or nothing.
Y'all got
We
me
ain't
crying and I don't
beefing
even know
or
where I'm
nothing.
going
Nah,
from.
That's what you
it's
know
the
that-
liquor.
I'm sorry, I'm
I don't
emotional
want
right
It's
now.
the liquor too.
I don't
The
want you to feel
liquor.
like you gotta
I
be
didn't
on
take
defensive
my
mode.
medicine
Yeah,
today.
you
I'm
definitely don't have
emotional.
to be on defensive mode.
Yeah, I
but
want you to be on the fence mode with your family. This right here is family.
Yeah, that's the
You
thing.
can't go
Regardless
on
of
that
what
when you get
ever.
older. When you
Now
get
you
older.
can treat
Yes.
them other niggas like
Do the strangers like
but
that.
don't do us like
But I never do y'all like that.
yes you do.
I know.
That's why we
I
have
mean,
this
and if I do,
conversation.
so if I do, I don't realize that I'm doing that
That's why
because
we
of the
be
simple fact is
acknowledging it.
that I keep my guards up,
Right.
And that's what I'm used to doing.
But when we acknowledge it, you get angry at us for even acknowledging
I
it.
don't.
Well,
I really don't. It may seem like I do, but I don't because I like to embrace your how do you call it? I can accept criticism better than I used to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I can accept criticism, I can dish it out, but I can accept it more because I'm a whole different person for what I used to be.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So
We want you to know it's a safe place.
I mean, it's okay. So I accept the criticism different
Yeah.
than I did from friends that I hang around.
But this what I'm saying, even with you being aggressive like you are, or protecting yourself, all I'm saying is you have to find the humble in it. You know what I'm saying? Because in real life, like we telling you, you don't have to do us like it. Because we trying to be there for you. So somewhere in you, because he said your heart is good.
Yeah.
So somewhere in you, you can find it in yourself to humbly. You know what I'm saying?
And this is the thing. My heart is so good that I let so much slide that people tend to take my heart for advantage.
That's
so
because
I have
you
to
don't tell them how you
protect.
feel.
No, I do, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. And when I tell them how I feel, it offends them,
Okay, quit fucking
I
with
feel
them.
you.
and I do.
Because your real
Listen,
friends can
and
exert
I do.
themselves.
Yeah.
But my thing of it is when I'm in your corner and you're in my corner, it's hard for you to just stop fucking with people that you tend to throw it out there to. You understand what I'm saying?
But yeah, I very much, but this is what I've learned. I'm just like you. That's why I can have this conversation
Yes.
too. What
All three
I've
of us.
learned with that, even with being as aggressive you are and trying to protect yourself, is somewhere down the line, you have to know that your aggression becomes the problem with your relationship.
But I try not to make it a problem.
I like being friends with comedians because y'all speak real truth. I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
We will cut down each other left and right.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we still love each other.
Hell
and
yeah.
I never got that from nobody else. It's like either they hate
Don't
you.
you start crying too, man.
I didn't say that.
Don't you start crying too.
It took Crystal a while to make sure I was genuine. When she
Yeah.
was like,
But my thing is, every time I come here, y'all ain't into my ass.
She even saying,
For real.
yeah.
But wait, I got one thing to say. Out of this whole group of people, I am clearly the goddamn ugly duckling. Jesus Christ! I am that ugly duckling, but I feel so much love from this group
Yeah.
that I feel
And one
fucking
thing-
welcome.
one
I'm
thing-
hanging
I
out.
mean, you're a token now.
And then-
No, it's great.
And then one thing is
Hell, look, you're
comedy
a
is
token
therapy.
white guy.
Comedy is therapy.
Comedy is
It
therapy.
is.
I
What you
agree
say
with
when
that
you get
100%.
on stage,
It is.
So when you let it out on stage, that's you let it go.
Marlon Wayans, I watched the thing on the Breakfast Club, and when his mom passed away, he joked about his mom's death and everything. He said that was his therapy.
Yes.
That's how he dealt with it.
comedians is different.
You know, and I even mentioned to Slick, certain things one person may say is offensive to the next, but maybe somebody says something that's offensive to you, or you say something. You can't tell people how to feel. People
Right.
deal with things differently. Just because you feel some type of way, you don't know their story, just
Yeah.
like they don't know yours.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
that's
Right.
how they.
I
I
say
talk
it all the
about my
time.
stutter, and I talk about my bipolar, this and that. Other people may be. That's how I deal with
But
shit.
I also-
I make jokes about it.
But I always talk about that shit in comedy show. I let people know that comedy is good because you never know how people feel.
Oh,
When we come here,
We love you, girl.
we make you forget about.
I hope my
whatever
booty look cute on the camera.
Because as comedians, what I love about is we can take people's problems away for them little 10 minutes or 20
Yeah.
minutes.
Yes.
30 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are on stage because that means
Absolutely.
a lot. All of us in here,
We all have
Well,
great shit
except for-
going on.
all of us ain't here comedians, except for Annie.
Speaking of that,
She's her own comedian.
and the reason why I'm stopping him right there because I did a fucking Hearts to Give charity thing the other day. It was for homeless people. Man, when I tell you, when I perform for them homeless people, to see them in there laughing and shitting, and I know they going through, some of them in there got smells on them, some of them ain't feeling, disabled.
A lot of smells.
But you
I
know,
You can't take away a smell, no matter if you laughing or not.
Nah, that's what.
I don't realize that's
no, it's not funny.
That's a musty
what makes it funny.
motherfucker.
Look,
Yeah.
But I'm
still
just
musty,
saying the
bro.
fact that I can make them laugh and their life is worse than mine
It makes you
right
feel
now.
good.
It made me feel so freaking good.
It's
Count
okay.
your blessings too.
Man, oh my God. So I have separation anxiety with like things and stuff. So I had been collecting clothes and not throwing them away. I'm not a hoarder, okay?
You still have bell bottoms.
But I was collecting clothes, putting them in bags, and
90s
just
were fun.
pushing them in the closet. I took like 7.5 bags.
So that's a big step.
One of the ladies was like, "How many kids you got?" I said,
Oh.
I said, "None." She said, "Girls, all this." I said, "Yeah." I'm talking about shoes, everything. And I said, "So all this shit." I said, "Yeah." She said, "So you a hoarder?" I said, "I'm a bag hoarder." So what I do is I take clothes and store them in bags and push that shit. Bitch, I took all that shit. I said, they had all this shit. I'm sitting back looking at them going through my shit, and I'm hurting and happy at the same time because that was serious for me. That was serious as fuck for me.
I tell people, my friends, they come to me and say I'm depressed and sad about something. I said, well, get out of your house. Stop isolating yourself. Get out of the house and go talk to people. Sometimes other people's situations are much worse than yours. Then you
Very
feel like,
true.
okay, my shit ain't that bad.
Right.
But at the same time, you can be helping each other out. You can be talking to somebody else, make them feel better.
I always say that. I suffer from depression.
And then what I told you,
Me too.
I have
Slick,
bad
you
depression.
know.
People do not believe me. I would get in a hole that you have to drag me out of. But being around every positive energy, it brings me back.
Right.
I didn't have a good day today. Nobody knows that I had a bad depression day. Nobody knows that other than now.
You gotta put yourself around some cool people.
It was when I cried 3 times today.
That's probably the reason why I'm in tears right now.
Like,
It's
I'm
the
getting
rain.
emotional now. Like,
Y'all
you
knees
just-
don't hurt.
You
Y'all
never
just
know.
start
You just
praying
never
when
know.
it's raining.
You never know.
Yeah.
We here
What's
now.
That's what I love about this job, man. We have to make people forget about that.
What is this? This is therapy for real.
This is a very therapeutic show today.
Right.
Well,
It's all Kevin's fault.
It's a very therapeutic session or a very awkward foursome or sixsome because like sex amongst this whole group is going to be an absolute.
You said therapeutic or
Now one day y'all bring this Dr. Phil ass.
We got 3 men, we got 3 women. It's going to be awkward as shit. OnlyFans going live August. No, sorry.
Next time you know he was saying somebody ain't the father. Shit, this nigga, what is y'all doing? Y'all is all over the place.
as soon as you come, Kevin.
Kevin, thank you. I've been holding this in all day. Thank you.
Get it out.
Now, you ever tell him thank you? He ain't done that. He just watching.
I just made the most inappropriate joke. I'm sorry. I just thought a laugh would be
Kevin
better.
sitting over here to back his man. What the fuck?
What the hell's going on? I was like, all right, we got 3 men.
Is this what y'all do every Tuesday? I don't want to come back next week.
That's why I stopped doing.
I've heard about Get Her Done Tuesday, but this is
When I
weird.
had stopped doing comedy, I had went into a depression. Like I was depressed like the motherfucker.
When I went through my divorce,
But
I went
this,
through some hell.
yeah, but this time
Okay.
when I
That shit
started
is
back,
real.
I made a promise to myself, cause bitch, you got this blessing. What you gonna do? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like going full speed ahead. Like I'm wherever. I'm catching rides. Before I had a car, I'm like, come get me. You know what I'm saying? I'm booking shows in other counties. And they ain't got no ride to get there. If you really want me there, come get me, goddamn it.
Yeah.
But I just said I'm gonna give it my all this time. So that's why I'm everywhere. For every show, I don't give a fuck how scared I get. I pray and go on by my business. I'm like, it's gonna be what it's gonna be,
I'm telling
goddamn.
you, you
That's
got
why
real
you are-
talent.
You
You
do.
got real talent. You got real
Everything we've
talent.
been doing, man, you get more exposure.
Sean-
And I want to say
Sean
not
doing
just
her
to
thing.
Crystal,
Yeah.
but to everybody up here who does
Yeah.
comedy. I don't want to let you know God gave you a gift, man. Use it because I'd rather fail. I'd rather try and fail than never try it out.
Right.
So just to know
I
that what
don't-
y'all doing is bravery.
I get it.
A lot of
I don't
people
really
look
call
at
it-
it. Yeah, somebody come to you and say, I don't know how you do it. I would be so
They
scared.
say that all the
I
time.
I'm so
don't,
scared.
I don't really call it a fail though. I call it, hey, you did it to a certain level. Because everybody can't be on the same level.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
100% true.
But you know, every
You know
doctor
what?
ain't
That
the
was the
same.
talk on
Every-
the Steve Harvey show today.
Was it really?
I swear to God it was.
Everybody can be on the same
I
you
wasn't
can't-
watching,
you
I was
can't-
listeing.
Well,
Why that
I
was
was
relevant, I don't
No,
know.
because I have to be in class at 8, but from 7, from 6 to whatever, you can listen to the things that they say. So they
On
was
the radio?
also talking on the radio.
Okay.
Oh, I
So they
didn't
were
know
also
I
talking
didn't know
about
Harvey
David
was on the radio.
Dave
Right.
Chappelle, where he did an open show for
Right.
Kevin Hart and Chris Rock. So there was a big conversation about how he did and made the people, you know, how he talked about how the guy did him, how the guy did Chris Rock, Will Smith did Chris Rock. Yeah. But, you know, they made it into something that was like a learning experience. Yeah. You know, he said he never wished nothing bad on the dude, but he wished some other shit that, you know, that was funny. Yeah. It was funny that he wished that, but, you know, it's all good. At the end of the day, we all are comedians. We all stick together. And they always say, and I listen to Steve Harvey every fucking morning, and they always say comedians are family. Like, they all are, like, so behind each other. They're all together.
We're bigger rappers.
We're not the big, we're not in the big world of comedians, but I consider us as family because we all stick together. We all do things together. We all help each other come to where we need to be. Like, y'all are my inspiration. Khristal, you.
Come on, I'm right here. Come on, honey. Right here. I'm in between you.
She forgot my name too. She was like, you.
No. Slick baby, Monty, the white guy.
Kevin Edwards.
Kevin Edwards.
Thank you.
I never really knew your name, but goddamn, thank you. But the thing about it is, we're all in this together, and we're like when we met each other the other night, I never knew you from
Adam,
the other black person or the other white person on the other side. But you
Probably
made
Trevor.
sure
I
that
really knew him from another black person.
I mean, he could have been light skinned. I could have been high. You know, shit happens. But at the end of the day, he never treated me different from being the beginning of the comedian state. You understand what I'm saying? So he treated me like I've been doing comedy for like he's been doing comedy. Yeah. So for y'all to embrace me as a person starting out and getting myself out there, it's nothing but love.
Keep doing it.
So people have to
exactly. That's all you have
people
to
have
do.
to think about how the group is set up. If you in a group of people that love the set and love the comedy, they're gonna love you too. And when you embrace that love, it's a different type of love than anything else.
See you working hard.
Well, if you love us, stop hollering at us.
Quit hitting us.
That's the hustle, though. That's the fucking hustle. It's a fucking rough
My
go.
throat's still mad.
That don't be feeling like, look.
Listen, I try not to holler.
He tried to hear from Chicago. You loud. You just naturally loud.
He feels some kind of way about you tapping his phone.
I know, and I'm so mad at him because he just put me on blast like he. Like I feel some type of way because he like you're hitting me and it, you know. I did 3 times.
But you know how he is.
I'm not supposed to feel kind of way.
You know how.
But he's so fucking sensitive. I'm gonna need him to get his grown man on.
Shit, but the sensitive one, I know.
Number one, I'm about to say.
Yeah, you are. You really the fuck are. You like a bitch on camera because yeah.
That's why said, Miss Oaks, I don't mind that ass kicking.
They called you sensitive in front of all of them.
I called him a bitch. Okay.
Oh,
Cause he was, he acted like,
Okay, I'll
yeah.
retract everything I goddamn said. Now you going from physical abuse to verbal abuse. This is just getting. You don't call a man.
You know what? Fuck it, I quit.
Ladies, y'all have
This
to
is my
understand.
last night on the iPod.
If she gonna be like this, you can't be calling men bitches.
I mean, I'm not saying it bitchy in a bitch way. I mean, let me tell you something. First of all,
if you ready to fight.
listen.
Wait,
I'm
why
not
don't
ready
we
to
all
fight.
calm down for a small moment and just take a little bit of a break? Like if you spend a little moment and you spend a little moment, we can find our peace and we'll find our moment together.
Yes, Kevin.
Listen. So listen, for the record, I love Slick to the moon and back, like beyond and above. But but for real though, I love you. Don't act like that, cause we've been through thick and thin. he the one that embraced me to do this shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have did it if it wasn't for him. So I have to talk bad to him sometime.
They don't have to go that far.
That's how you do a brother. That's how I do my sister.
You can't
Listen,
run bitches.
it would be.
Yes, you.
I didn't mean bitch in a bad way.
There's no good way to call a man. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take back the bitchness that I call slick. Okay, I'm sorry.
FYI.
I'm sorry.
No good way to do it.
Podcast. He's not a bitch.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, child.
He's just sensitive about
What
his
is
shit.
happening?
I'll take sensitive. Bitches.
So, but for real, I love this nigga to the moon and back. Like for real, we done been through so much. I've known him for years, and he's just the greatest for real. So.
He's a real.
No, he ain't alright. Listen. Don't you fucking quit Quit doing this. I'm trying to get on good ground. Shut the fuck up. This is when I get loud when motherfuckers interact when I'm trying to say some nice shit. He is, but I have to shut him up still. Okay, so back to what I was saying.
It's the apology for me.
Listen. I still love him to the moon and back. I love Monty to the moon and back. I love Khristal to the moon and back. Even though, listen, I am to the age where I can accept positive feedback. You too. I haven't did nothing to you yet to fuck him up. But if he keep fucking with me, he will get it tonight. But
Look at his face.
I'm gonna embrace on white mocha. Okay, so. But at the end of the day, like for real though, like this is just the most emotional day for me because I'm going through a whole lot. And
Oh, I was fucking laughing. I'm sorry. I thought you was faking this time. I'm sorry.
I'm trying not to mess up my last
Okay, come on.
because they cost $30 to get done. And these folks ain't sending me my money, so. But anyway, I love all you guys to the moon and back. I don't care what nobody say about you. They got to fight me because y'all my people.
I sure hope you fight them.
I will.
You sure fight us. I hope you kick the shit out of them. Because you are
Baby.
kicking my
Let me tell you something. I'm going to be quiet because I ain't said a thing.
Say what you want to say, Chris. I mean, you done been expressive all this time. Say what the
No.
fuck you. I can
trying
take
to-
corrective criticism.
No. I've been trying to tell you I relate to you more than anything. Not, you know what I'm saying, so much expressing myself, but when you was putting your shit out there, I just wanted to let you know that you not by yourself on the past, the all the things that you done been through, depression. Like, I done been through all that shit. Like, my mama was literally a crack smoker. And
Yeah,
I
mine
her
was
first
too.
child, so I had to deal with molestation from niggas she bringing to the house. Like, all kind of shit. So I know. Like, I done been through some shit. Like, for real. So you not by yourself on this. So I was really just more trying to relate to you more than anything. It ain't nothing I can correct about how you feel. You know what I'm saying? There's no corrective criticism for that.
Can I ask you a question? Hey, did you go through anything coming up here? No, you came from a pretty happy home.
How you know that? How you know that?
He probably came from being a pretty boy.
I can smell the Christmas days on here.
I smell trust funds, madame said. Look, I smell trust funds. No, never mind. What did I get?
What I get?
All right.
We're opening up to the faces.
Yeah.
It's a therapy session today on Sippin.
Apparently, is this a fucking reality?
It's your fault, Dr. Phil Neal.
No,
Dr. Phil Neal.
No, Jesus Christ. I guess I'm gonna. All right, here's my little bio. No, I grew up in Santa Rosa, California, in Northern California, small little town, and I moved out right as I graduated at 17, moved to San Diego, and couldn't stand being at home. My dad ran a motorcycle shop as a kid. He was a motorcycle racer, and
Oh, for real?
yeah.
Pretty fucking
Whoa. Like when your dad opens a motorcycle shop up when you're a child, like he opened it up when he was 19, had kids at 21, 22. Sorry, Dad, if I'm fucking that up. But then you turn into child labor immediately, and it's like You know, we need you to move these gas tanks when you're 5.
Yeah.
And you're like, and it's like the red ones are Honda and the green ones are Kawasaki, and like it's just like you're doing this work. And then when you're 7, he's like, move these forks. Bitch, grown men get hernias moving motorcycle forks. They're fucking heavy. They're horrible.
Oh my
They're
God.
so heavy, and I would just drop them and run. And so it was just whatever. Both my parents work for the church now. They're full-time employees of the church. They do their thing.
Child laborers. They trying to get
Get more.
Taking right with the Lord.
But
Church got a pay grade upgrade.
no, it was just it's weird. Then whatever. You grow up. I lived in San Francisco. I worked in technology. I was an information security officer, and I worked in data security for hospitals and HIPAA data compliance and governance risk and compliance, that kind of shit. And then
So you be snitching on motherfuckers.
I am like OSHA. I've been blown in the ass for that.
He's something like a snitch.
You're
For the
not
record.
wrong. But I got paid a lot of money. Anyway.
That's okay. Snitches get
I
paid.
knew you was smart as hell when you said you graduated at 17. It's niggas that don't graduate till they 20. Shit. He said he graduated at 17.
No. I was waiting for you to say I'm getting stitches anytime soon.
Yeah.
Like that's
Now
what I
we
was
didn't
leaning
say
on
you was
next.
snitching. We said you.
No, but at least in a hospital, I've made a lot of doctors lose their jobs at one point. Don't fuck with people. Stop fucking with people. And
Yeah.
I was doing a good thing. I felt positive about it.
You
White
did do a good
people, did you hear him? Karens and them?
That's a good thing.
Full-blown white doctors lost their jobs because of my ass.
No, they lost it because they were doing some shit.
No, they lost it.
Actually, you're right. You're
They
right.
lost it
I
because
tried.
they were fucking up,
I don't wanna
and
be
you
up-
found they
I
fuck
don't
up.
want to be up on that knife and motherfucker on Oxycontin.
Right.
Fuck that.
Right.
No, it was good stuff. It really
and
was.
you see where that doctor stuck his dick in the one woman mouth
Oh,
and
yeah, I
he
saw
did
that.
no
I saw
cesarean
that.
section.
Why would he do it in front of everybody?
He did, and the lady secretly recording this man was putting his dick in that lady's mouth while she was
seen
getting
it.
a cesarean.
I seen it, but my thing for him to do it in doing operation, there's other people in there doing operation, so they must do this shit a lot.
But the thing about it
It's
is,
fucked
he
up.
failed to
It's so
realize
not
that that's
okay.
a sterile situation.
It's so not okay.
So if you
Oh, you
unsterile,
can't say his dick was sterile.
well, his dick was unsterile because it wasn't alcoholized before he
You don't
put it in
know
her
what
mouth.
he rubbed before he-
Shit, she could have caught all type of diseases from that
No, the whole
motherfucker.
point
She
you don't
finna
get
catch
freaky
all
with
kind
people.
of
Listen,
How do y'all
listen,
stories break
Because
down in
the
such
air,
a weird way?
let me tell you something. The air itself is a disease. So if you open a motherfucker up and you pull your dick out, that means it's some shit going on.
I thought this was about me for like 2 minutes.
Just like that's just like
How are
Corona.
we digressing?
Corona is airborne.
Oh,
I mean, I'm just saying, it's just like.
Anybody catch it with me?
Wait, how do STDs go airborne?
I'm not saying it was
butterflies.
STD. It could be anything.
he said
She
that-
could have called Mercer for his dick could have been nasty. She could have called Mercer. She could have called Corona. She could have called anything
It was
from.
for sure fingers for me.
When you in a, let me tell you something. When you in surgery, anything is possible.
No, but nobody takes a flaccid infected penis and goes, I'm gonna put this on the table.
Listen,
and I'll
it don't
drag
have.
it around.
Listen, it don't have to be infected. The
Oh.
thing about it is that you're in
No,
a.
tip first. No, go ahead.
Please don't drive and watch this show.
See
You
that
might
that's
miss
why
something.
that's why I know y'all ain't never had surgery before. First of all, I want everybody sterile and clean. You ain't gonna drop a dry dick out at me and I'm in surgery.
And his job was to make sure
So,
people like that don't
Slick,
have a
you
job.
know, if I catch something from breathing your air,
Right.
Right. Airborne and shit sometimes.
If you catch corona today, sue that motherfucker.
I've been breathing
This whole
quite
house
a
gonna
lot
be
in
yours.
here, right?
Or if you have any open wounds and some bites you,
Airborne.
like that fly you been trying to beat up all day. Like that fly you been trying to beat up all day. God damn it. If you catch something, you fuck around and you sue that man.
Ooh,
Lord, I heard it now.
Alright.
she said the air is a disease.
It's been-
Listen, I work with dialysis
It
patients.
said,
I work with dialysis patients. I work for Quest. I work for dialysis patients. Trust me. You can get MRSA from some shit that's fucked up in the air. It was a lady. Her son died from that shit. from MRSA because the nurse didn't properly sterilize herself like she was supposed to. And when you don't do that and you're already sick, you can get that shit and it'll paralyze your whole body.
Well,
So at the end of the day,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
she said the end. I think
I
it's the
cannot.
end. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
I cannot.
never mind.
That's right.
Let them catch something.
Okay.
They gonna thank me later. They gonna thank me later.
Okay, after Shawn on science, what we're gonna do is
I'm not science, it's my job.
after Shawn on science, we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. We've had a good time with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this foolishness that we've been going through. And
This
our
has been a
special
good show.
guest star,
It's been a good show.
our
It's all
special
Kevin's
guest
fault.
star and comedian and snitch.
The white guy.
Please.
The white guy.
I worked out of it. No, I can't be just the white guy.
It was a good snitch.
The white guy, that's the snitch.
No.
He's been a good dog.
The full
We're-
content
we're
white
not-
guy. Can I
we're-
get some more weight?
We're
next to
not
my
gonna
name?
give him stitches today,
So,
but he will pick them up later.
what we want to do is we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Kevin Edwards came in today. You done a great job, Kevin.
Thank you. I love you so
Fucking
much.
hilarious.
Don't kiss on me now, cause I'm
Oh,
easy.
now I.
Don't kiss on me, cause I'm easy. I ain't had no dick in about 3 weeks.
Can we please wrap this fucking show?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. We
Just
gonna-
saying.
And she only get 1 cup. Okay, from here on out, we're gonna make sure that we can wrap this in on a good positive note. Thank you, and we want to let y'all know depression is real. And when you have any kind of problems, man, you do need to talk to someone. And talking to someone makes things better. So we out. This is Slick Baby, Monty Hicks, Shawn, and our guest on the show for the day was Kevin Edwards. Man,
Thank
y'all
you so much
tune
for
in.
having me.
Yes,
Really appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Tune in to us. And you can go to Slick Baby. You can go to slickbabycomedy.com and you can watch the YouTube. And you can go to Monty Hicks, the
I'm gonna send you a
comedian.
link and
And we're gonna definitely. I know you got to.
Can I do one plug for 3/3 Comedy?
go for it.
All right, thank you. This Saturday, 1 p.m. Central Time, 3/3 Comedy. Please show up. I will. I know. Please show
Tell
up.
us how.
I'm gonna send a QR code. Well, that's gonna be extra work. Fuck that. So no, go to 3thirdscomedy.com, YouTube, right there, and it'll take you right there, and you'll be able to watch the show
Give
this
me your
week.
Facebook, give me your Instagram, give me everything.
All 3/3 Comedy is all going to redirect right to my Facebook. It's going to redirect to the show. It's going to redirect to the Eventbrite. We're all good.
All right.
Peace. Awesome.
Where's
Thank you.
We
man.
love it. We love it.
Appreciate you for tuning in on the show. Monty,
Why
you
you
gotta
gotta
keep
have
walking
this
your big Kool-Aid
I gotta
across
stop
the
it.
camera.